Test, 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 test. All right, we're live. I'm gonna start. Let's just start with some casual aim training. Like the title says, we're gonna go from aim training. Then we're gonna go do some Call of Duty BO7 zombies to kind of unlock a camo there, rank up a prestige weapon, and then maybe onto some Endgame. I'm trying to rank up another character there in Endgame. Oh, let's see. We're doing some control stuff. I want to focus on reactivity and reading. So not so much clicking, but reactivity, things like this, where I'm tracking, reacting to movement changes. Ooh, that was terrible right there. %73%. All right. Not terrible. Could do better. My best is 85%. I'm only focused on accuracy right here. I don't care for score. Because this is an aim trainer. I'm not aim training for Kovac scores. Um, I'm training for accuracy to translate into game, time on target, things like that. So 75%. They're not good enough. I haven't done this one in a while. What up, Lot? Yeah, I'm just warming up with some aim training. I'm specifically focusing on reading and reactivity scenarios this morning. Just the kind of stuff that translates to the game, like somebody strafing in front of you or somebody jumping, things like that. So I don't want to focus too much on like clicking. Um, it's just all movement and reacting to things changing directions. So, and this is all about focusing on not shaking the mouse, not shaking my hand, not making my hand all stiff to the point where like I feel my hand cramping. So it's all just staying in control. That's why I'm doing these specific scenarios this morning. 75%. Yeah, I watch my gameplay back. That's one thing I do. I VOD review my own gameplay to see like even the gunfights I win. I like to see like where am I making the mistakes? Because just because I win a gunfight doesn't mean I didn't make mistakes. Because that's the most important thing. Sometimes you win gunfights and don't realize you may have won them by luck, or you may have won them just because the other person happened to miss. But if it was a better shooter, you would have lost that fight that you won. So I like to look at all my gunfights, even my snipes. I like to look. Am I over flicking? Am I under flicking? You know, when I first ADS, how close to my target am I? Am I doing a micro adjust or am I doing a big adjustment? So I look at all these things, even in the shots I do hit. But specifically, I need to refocus on my up close gunfights because I feel like last year and the year before, I feel like I was better in years past, and I feel like this year with BO7, my up close gunfights aren't as accurate as I know I can be, and that's been on my mind for a while now. Like I know my up close gunfights aren't as good as they could be. So I've been looking at VOD review and I noticed that I'm like you can see it here even in this scenario. I keep getting 75%. My best here is 85%. So I can do this scenario 10% better, but that 10% is the difference between winning and losing a gunfight. If you miss 10% of your shots in a 50-50 gunfight, that 10% is the difference between you winning or losing. And so that's why I always say when I aim train, I'm focusing on my percentage. I do not care about my score or any of that. My accuracy is the only thing I'm looking at because that's the thing in game that's gonna make you. That's the thing that wins or loses for you. How accurate are you in a gunfight? And the more accurate you are, the better chance you have of winning that 50-50. So, like I said, I VOD review. I'm looking at your gameplay, and I will say that you're up. You're going in the opposite trajectory as me. So where you lacked before fighting up close, I can see you getting better now. It's true. I will literally give you that compliment. I can actually see your gunfights getting better up close, and that was a big struggle for you. Um, Whereas for me, because I've been sniping so much, this is why I have a love hate relationship with sniping because it's like the better I snipe, then my up close fighting suffers, and like I have to pick one or the two, right? Because naturally, when you snipe, you're just playing cover. You're just playing support. I'm always the last guy to push into a fight because of that. So then I'm not warmed up for those fights. Whereas when I was playing AR, it was different. I was always getting into the fights. So that muscle memory was there where I wasn't sniping before. And I want to find a healthy medium for both. I want to keep sniping, but I got to be ready for when that push happens. And right now, my up close gunfights are literally lacking. Like I can admit that to myself. I can literally admit that my up close fights are suffering right now, and I got to get back to that. And it's really my micro adjustments. That's really what it is. My micro adjustments when people are strafing back and forth or they're wall jumping, I'm missing those little micro adjustments, and I'm missing that 10 to 20% of my shots that's getting me killed. And I can say aim assist and all that, but like I know I can be more accurate. It'd be different if I was already playing as good as I can, but I know I can be more accurate. Like look here, I did 66%. My best is 72%. So I'm still 5% off. I'm still 5% off my best, but I'll take 5%. I'd rather be 5% off than 10% off or 20% off. That's a big difference. Yeah, there should be. I'll look it up, but there should be reactive scenarios just like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said you've seen me wipe a whole team, but that's what I'm saying. That's when I was in that flow and that mindset of like I was always taking fights. So, but then like I said, I've been sniping for like the last 2 months. I've been playing support for our team, and so my mindset is not on that reactivity. My reactivity it feels slow right now. It's not because I can't do it. I know I can do it. I got to get that muscle memory back in. It's like if you were exercising and you were running for 3 months and then all of a sudden you took a 3 month break from running. That first day when you go back to running, that first day is going to feel hard even though you used to run before. So it's all about like you just got to get back in that mindset. And that's what it is. I just got to get back in that mindset of fighting up close. Because I know I can do it and I've done it before, but because I've been playing support so much, and that's why I said I love sniping. Don't get me wrong. Any team with a good sniper is dangerous because teams feel safe and then they start getting their heads knocked off. I'm off today. Yeah, I'm off today. Teams be feeling safe until a good sniper comes up and starts knocking them, and now they gotta move. They can't. It doesn't matter how far they are. They can't hide because boom, I'm over here knocking heads off. But then it's different now. A team pushes us, and my mindset has to shift to like, oh snap, up close fighting, reaction, quick, and I gotta get back into that mode. 59.2%, and my best is 61.99. So I'm within 2% of my best. See, so now this is what I'm talking about. I need to get back to that, to being within 2 to 5% of my best. If I'm within 5% of my best scores, my best accuracy scores, then I'm happy. But anything beyond 10%, those are the things I got to work back on. Yeah, they can't push us. Like that's what I'm saying. A lot of teams get confident against us, but once they see I'm back there sniping, and I'm not missing, now they realize, oh shit, we can't push that team. They got a good sniper. They gotta respect it. But then it's the third party that gets us, right? We're holding a team on a hill or we're holding a team in the house, but then here comes another team behind us, and now I gotta switch modes real quick. And so like that's what I'm trying to be ready for, because I noticed that's how we've been losing games is the third or fourth team that comes at us, or if I have to go in and push a house and I'm still in sniper mode, but I gotta pull out my SMG. It's like I gotta be ready for that. And there's no excuses. We're all playing the same game. So the matter of fact is, there's no excuses. You just gotta practice. You just gotta aim train. So that's what it is. It's like when I see other teams trying to snipe at me, I don't care. I see that sniper glint. I'm gonna take a shot at you. I want to see how good of a sniper you are. And a lot of teams have learned the hard way. And this might sound arrogant, but a lot of teams have learned the hard way. You don't snipe as good as me. I'm gonna get on target faster. I'm gonna take your head off faster. Don't aim your sniper at me if you're not ready to take that shot. And I've gotten down. Like I said, I'm not saying I take everybody down, but a lot of teams have learned the hard way. You can't snipe like me. You can't. You're not gonna play support for your team the way you think you can. You're better off grabbing an AR. Cause I practice that. I be on here doing the little click scenarios. That's the only reason why I can arrogantly say that. It's because I practice it. It's not. I'm not naturally gifted by any means. I spend a lot of time here practicing. Like, look, I'll show you. Kovacs alone, I have over 500 hours. That doesn't even count all the other aim trainers that I use. You know, it's just practice. Not like I'm not naturally gifted at this by any means. And I'm a casual aimer too. That's another thing. I'm not some pro aimer. I'm not some elite aimer. I am a casual aimer. And I'm doing horribly right now. $55%. My best is 64. So 9% off my best. Again, I'm not satisfied with that. Like I said, I need to be within 2 to 5% of my best. Anything beyond 5% is not good. So I got to work on that. My micro adjustments were terrible there. So 55% again, basically the same thing. Not good. My adjustments are smooth, but I need to be on target more. I gotta be on target more. I'm very I'm stubborn with my perfectionism because I know I can do better. That's why, like I said earlier, I go back, I look at my gameplays, I look at the fights I lose, I look at the fights I win, and I look at what I could do better in both. I win a gunfight, What could I have done better in that gunfight? You know, everything. I'm always looking at what can I do better, because you're gonna run into that one player who's a demon, and you can't afford mistakes against the demons. And against an average player or against an equally matched player, you can afford mistakes. But when you play in the demons, you cannot afford mistakes. The 10% mistake, the 10% missed shots, the one bullet you miss, that's the one that decides if you win or lose the gunfight against the demons. And that's why it's important to be self-aware and be honest with yourself and say, I could do better. Yes, I made that mistake. I need to correct that. I need to fix that. You can't just be satisfied with, oh, I won a gunfight. I won some gunfights. Even the gunfights you win, there's mistakes you made that you can improve, that you can do better. I don't want to do this. This is a clicking scenario. I'm trying to do, I'm trying to do control stuff. Reactive stuff, I should say. You know what? I should probably just do this. What's reactivity training 1? Nah, go for it. Go for it. I'll throw your stream up. Don't worry about it. I got many devices. I got the PC, the dual screen, I got the phone, I got the iPad. I got many devices. I'll throw your stream up. Okay, my micros are bad right there. I'm over flicking. I'm over jittery. My micros are bad there. I got 54%, but I was over flicking on the micros. And so this is where I have to start questioning, like, is it my sense? Is my sense too high? Because I'm correcting, but I feel like I'm keep going too much left, too much right when he's moving too slow for me to be making those over corrections. So I don't know, this could be my sense. My sense is too high. Although right now this would be hip fire, right? I'm in hip fire sense. So obviously my hip fire sense is faster than my ADS sense. But that's reactivity, right? It's reacting to the small adjustments or the big adjustments. It all counts. Because in game, you don't know how someone's going to move, so you have to be ready. They're either going to move a lot or they're going to move a little. %58%. Still do better. I can still do better. I'm on 800 DPI, 5 in-game cents. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I'm on 800 DPI. No, I'm not. That's why. I'm not on 800 DPI. I'm on 1600. You see? That could be the problem. See why I said I feel like maybe my sense is too high. There it is. Except that I ended up lowering this because I thought I was on 16. I thought I was on 800. Yeah, so this should be 6. When I first started playing on mouse, I was playing on 800. And then sometime last year, I changed to 1600. I don't know. I feel like for me, just look based on my gameplay, I feel like I was more accurate on 800. I think, because it's scanning whatever 800 pixels per square inch or something versus 1600 pixels per square inch. I feel like on 800 I was playing better, and this is why they say like DPI and sensitivity is subjective because it's all on how it feels for you. There's no such thing as like the perfect sense, the perfect DPI. But for me, playing on 800, playing on 1600, I've even played on 3200. 800, I feel the most accurate. I feel the most in control when I play at 800. 1600 is not bad. I've been playing on 1600, like I said, since sometime last year. But I think 800 is the sweet spot for me. I feel like my mouse is just more accurate, especially for things like sniping, where I need fine control. I feel like 800 pixels, 800 DPI is the move for me. So 59%. I don't remember what we were getting. 55%. Actually, no, that's my highest score. That's my highest percentage right there. So I was getting 55%. I instantly went up 4% by changing that. Yeah, that's the see, and that's the dilemma, right? you hate moving your mouse far to get where you want to be. The problem is speed. Speed isn't always good if you lack defined micro adjustments. And then that's where we have to put our egos aside, because this is why I went to 800, and this is why I slowed down my sense a little bit, because I noticed flicking fast was great until I'm losing gunfights. And then it doesn't matter that I'm flicking fast, because when it comes to the objective of the game, which is to get into gunfights and win those gunfights, I was losing those gunfights because sure, I could flick fast and I could turn around fast, but then when somebody's strafing back and forth on me and I'm swiping too fast left and right and I can't hit them, now it doesn't matter that I'm fast because I'm not accurate. And so I had to swallow my pride and say, wait a minute, I'm less accurate at 1600 with whatever game sense I was using. And this goes to the have my issues with the close gunfight. It's my mouse sense is too fast. I'm losing those fights. Yeah, I'm a combination. I'm part wrist, part fingertip micro adjustments. So I'm more of a wrist player. My mouse isn't really like my arm isn't moving. I'm not an arm player. But definitely like I can get across my screen with just my wrist movement. I for this, like right here, you see my mouse going all the way left and right. I'm not moving my arm at all. This is all wrist. And for me, that's what I look for. Can I get across my screen with just a flick of the wrist without having to move my arm? I'm not an arm player. I would have to fully develop that training. I'd have to sit there, drop my sense, and fully just practice for like a month nonstop, losing gunfights to become an arm player. I don't have that training. I never trained that way. But sometimes you gotta be careful because sometimes your sense is too fast and it's costing you gunfights. Because the problem is up close. When you're shooting from a distance, it's fine. But when somebody suddenly turns a hallway on you, or pushes you into a room, or you push into a room and somebody's standing there, you're not expecting them, 90% chance you're gonna overflick them because your sense is so high, and you being a wrist player, that's where the little micro adjustments are gonna hurt you, because your sense is so high that you can't slowly get on that target. All right, you can't accurately get on that target because the smallest flick of your wrist and your mouse moves too much. And so that's where I had to put my ego aside, put my pride aside, and say, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, not a lot where I'm using my arm, but I'm slowing it down enough where I'm still using my wrist, but it's more controlled. And so that's why I went back to 800. And I think my sense before was high. It was like 7 or 8, and now it's down to 6. And I might even put it at 5.5. We'll see. I'm gonna end up going to Call of Duty after this. So we'll see. It's either gonna stay on 6 or it's gonna go down even lower. Because like I said, looking at my gameplay from last night and from a few nights prior, I'm losing close fights that I know I could win and I know I should win. You see, like something like this, there's a guy in a room pushing you, and he's really close and he's moving. How can I stay on target? You know, if my mouse is too fast and I don't have that wrist control, I'm gonna overflick too much. I gotta put my ego aside and say, hold on, let me slow it down a little bit. Because you slow it down little by little until it feels comfortable. Is this scenario 15 minutes? Holy crap. I gotta fix that scenario. I definitely don't want that thing to be 15 minutes. Yeah, this is how COD players move. They're constantly shimmying around, and so that's why I'm trying to focus on scenarios where it replicates that as best as possible. You know, it's not gonna be 1-to-1 exact, but I wanna do scenarios where I have to be ready for the thing to react. And these scenarios are gonna be hard, and that's the point, right? They have to be a little difficult so you can build that muscle memory, so you can build that skill up. See, the idea is not to come out here and be perfect the first time. You're not gonna be perfect the first time. You're gonna suck for a while, as a matter of fact. You see, I'm only 36% there. Granted, 36% seems to be my highest score. This is the best I've done in this scenario. 36%. So yeah, you see, but I'm not worried about score. That's the thing. I'm only looking at accuracy right here. I want to see how accurate I was in hitting my shots, because the high score, I can get a high score and be less accurate. And that might not make sense, but it's true. I've done it before. I've gotten a higher score by being less accurate. I don't want to be less accurate. I want to be more accurate. So the high score for me is always a secondary thing. Like Kovacs doesn't say high score; it shows it to you here. But I know, like in Aim Beast and some of the other trainers, you hear the prompt. It tells you new high score, and so you know you did it. But I wish it told you, you know, new high accuracy. I wish that was the prompt, because that's the prompt I want. I want to know that I'm more accurate. Like, I'm terrible at these. But because I'm bad at these, I'm focusing on these. Yeah, and being bad is not the problem. You're going to be bad at these. Like, I'm bad at this scenario, right? But that's the point. It's like, you got to treat it like exercise. You want to get better at push-ups. In order to get better at push-ups, you have to do push-ups. So you might tell yourself, I want to be able to do 100 push-ups. So, but then the first time you go and try some push-ups, you only do 6. And you're like, damn, I'm nowhere near 100. Right. But you did 6. So you're going to do it again tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow you still get 6. But then you do it again the next day. And then the next day, somehow you get 7. And then the next day, somehow you make it to 10. And then next week, you make it to 14. And you keep going, because you're slowly building that muscle until eventually you get to 100. But you're never going to get to 100 if you try it the first time, you get 6, and then you quit and say, damn, I'm really bad at push-ups. You're never going to get to 100 if you just stop the first time you try push-ups and you see that you're bad. So you have to keep doing these scenarios, because even though I'm bad at them, I'm still building the muscle memory. I'm still training my eye-hand coordination. I'm still training my reactivity and my reading ability and my reaction. I'm still training that. And I may never get it perfect. I may never get to 100 push-ups, right? I might never be able to do 100 push-ups in a row. But what if I can get to 73? What if I can train to the point where I can do 73 push-ups in a row? Well, you know what? 73 push-ups in a row is better than the 6 I started with. So I'll take that. I'll take the 73, right? Because who else is doing 73? Not a lot of people. So I may not get to 100, but I'm gonna do better than the 6 where I started. And so as long as I see that improvement, I'm willing to accept what my hard cap is. I'm willing to accept what my limit is. I might have a goal. Like in this scenario, I did 35%, right? I might tell myself, I want to do 80%, but I might never get there. But what if I get to 65% accuracy? And you know what? 65% is better than 35%. And it's not 80 like I wanted, but it's better than 35%. So I'll take it. Maybe 65% is my cap based on my skill, my ability, my age, my reaction time. Maybe that's my cap, but it's still better than 35%, and I'll take it. And that's the way I'm approaching aim training, and that's the way I'm approaching just playing video games in general, whether it's COD, Battlefield, whatever. Whatever my hard cap is, I want to maximize it. Even if I don't hit my target goal, I want to maximize my literal ability. Whatever my best is for me, I want to maximize that, even if it's not my target goal. And that's what I'm making peace with when I aim train and when I play games now. It's what's my best. I don't care about somebody else's best. What's my best? Because that's all I can do is my best. I can't do somebody else's best. And that's the thing. We can all get better, right? We can all get better. But we have to accept that we're all going to have a hard cap. Your job is to get as close as possible to your hard cap. Your personal hard cap. That's your personal max skill level. Your job is to get as best as you can for yourself. No one else is going to get good for you. Look, this was my bestest scenario. I happen to do that live. It's like sports. We watch sports. Everybody can't be LeBron. Everybody can't be Kobe. Everybody can't be Jordan. But there were still other players on those teams, right? Those other players are also professionals, right? Those other players may not be as good as Kobe, but they made the team, which makes them really, really good, right? They're good enough to make the team, but they're not good enough to replace Kobe, right? Why? Because Kobe just has a natural talent, a higher talent ceiling. And so that's the way I look at myself. I may not become a superstar gamer. I may not become a superstar aimer. But if I can make the team, cool. I'm better than a lot of people. And that's good enough for me. If my cap is I'm the 6th man coming off the bench, cool. I'm still a 6th man on the team. And if you didn't make 6th man on the team, then statistically I'm better than you, even if I'm coming off the bench. I made the bench. I made the roster. That's good enough for me. That's my hard cap. I'll take it. And and so that's the way I look at it. I know I'm gonna run into people when I play these games that are just better than me, and they're gonna slam me every time. Those are the Kobe's. Those are the LeBrons. Those are the Jordans. They're just gonna be better than me no matter how much I train. And I can accept that. What I cannot accept is when I'm getting slammed by players that I know are not better than me because I'm simply just missing, because I haven't been showing up to practice, right? Because I'm over here being Allen Iverson, questioning practice, but I don't have a ring. No disrespect to AI, one of my favorite players of all time, but he only made it to the finals once and never again, right? And Allen Iverson had the talent to have gone to several NBA finals and should have won at least a ring, but he didn't, right? Not because he liked the talent, but probably because he liked the discipline to understand that he had the skill. He lacked the discipline. And that's the difference. Yeah, exactly. In Call of Duty, I've killed iridescent players. I've killed crimson players plenty of times. But then I'll die to the silver bot because either I missed my shots or I didn't clear an angle properly, or I didn't clear a room properly, or I ran into a room head first, assuming nobody was in there, and boom, I get shot in the back. That player is not better than me, but he made the better play by letting me run in there like a chicken with my head cut off and not clearing a room. He made the better play. I ran in there, I didn't clear, he shot me in the back, I'm dead. He wins. Doesn't make him a better player. I just made a stupid move, and so those are the things that I can't live with when I'm getting myself killed. So, but yeah, you could think of it like sports. You could think of it like sports. Everybody can't be the superstar player, but you still need to build a whole team of talented players, right? You still need all that talent. Plus, I'm not trying to go pro in gaming anyway, so the concept of becoming a pro gamer is not something I think about anyways. But I want to be as good as I can be. I'm doing terrible. I'm basically behind it the whole time. Not good. Yeah, see, that was bad. I was basically behind it the whole time. So if that was like a person floating through the air, I'd be missing all my shots because I'm just trailing them, where I should be either on like right on them or leading them slightly. And I was basically trailing it that whole time. There is a weird thing about the dots. Um, I've had that issue with Kovacs, especially when I'm doing clicking scenarios. Because you know, like when you go over a dot, it changes color, right? That basically tells you you're on top of it. I've done like the clicking scenarios where they're not moving, where I'll go over a dot and I see it change color, and I click it, and nothing happens, and I have to click it several times before it clicks. And I'm like, it's one thing if I'm missing it and I think I'm not, but when I see it change color, that's the indicator that I'm on it. It changes color because I'm on it. So when I click it, it's like, why isn't it clicking? It's going from black to gray. Gray means I'm on it. So yeah, I've had that issue with Kovacs for a long time, where I'm just like, yo, I'm on it. I can see it change color and it's not clicking. Yeah, it's already hot out here. I don't know that it's 100 yet. It's supposed to hit 100 today. Um, my front lawn is cooked, like literally. It's been sunny here for over a week. My front lawn is full brown. I'm not even watering it because there's no point. I'd be wasting so much water. knowing it's gonna be 100 degrees. Like nature's gonna have to take its course. This happens every year though. My lawn completely cooks, and then we'll get rain for like a week, and it gets fully green again. So nature knows what to do with itself. That's why I don't get nervous anymore about my lawn getting brown and cooked up. You can't beat nature. Nature knows how to take care of itself. I'm not gonna take care of the grass any better than nature does already. $73%. Could do better. I started a few bots there. What is raw reactivity? Oh, this is the super fast one. Yeah, see. So these are the ones where like I struggle with. But again, you do them because it's practice. It's building the muscle. It's very unpredictable, and it's very jittery, and it's very hard. But you do it anyways, no matter how much you suck, because that's how you build the small muscle fibers. These are how you build the micro adjustments. And like I said, I'm very bad at it. That's okay. This is all just an exercise. You want to get to those 100 push-ups? You know what you do? You start doing push-ups. You want to become a better runner? You know what you do? Start running. Yeah, you're going to be out of breath and your chest is going to hurt. But you know how you become a better runner? By running. You don't become a better runner by thinking that you want to be a better runner. You have to run, and it's going to hurt at first. I remember a couple years ago, I didn't run, and I wanted to be a better runner. As I'm getting older, I've always liked sports. I've liked being athletic. I've never been the type of guy that wants to be like bulky and stocky. I've never exercised to get bigger. I've always liked being small and lean. I like speed. I like agility. So I've always exercised doing plyometric stuff. Fast movements, running, agility, stamina. So I wanted to be a better runner. So I just started running, and it was bad at first. I would run like 2 minutes, and my heart felt like it was gonna explode. But I kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it, and now I get up at 5 in the morning, and I could run 8 miles, and I'll be yawning because I've been doing it for so long now that running feels boring now. I don't break a sweat. My heart rate is very under control, and I could run miles and miles and miles now. But again, I had to get there. It sucked in the beginning. My chest hurt. I was drinking a lot of water. I hated it. I couldn't breathe. But I just kept doing it because I told myself I want to be a better runner. And I kept going. And I'm a better runner now. And again, I'm not the best runner. I'm not an elite runner. I'm a better runner based on my baseline. That's the thing I want to emphasize to everybody. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're training for, whatever you're practicing for, you have to come to terms with whatever your best is going to look like. Your best might not be as good as somebody else, and that's okay. Again, think of it like sports. Every team can't have a 12-man roster of Kobe Bryants. The Chicago Bulls didn't have 12 Michael Jordans. They had one Michael Jordan, right? And if you're not Michael Jordan, then you need to accept that you might be Scottie Pippen, you might be Derek Harper, you might be Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc. You might be one of those guys, because that's why every one of those guys played an important role. So you need to find what your best is at whatever you're doing. And you have to come to terms with that. Trust me, for your self-esteem, for your ego, for your confidence, it's important that you come to terms with, you have to become the best version of you. Don't try to measure up to other people, because you might never get there. You might never be as good as that person you're measuring up to. That person might just be more naturally talented. They might be stronger. They might be faster. They might be more skilled than you. It doesn't mean you're not good too. You just need to accept, I'm going to be the best version of me at whatever I do. Even if I'm not the best overall, I'm going to be the best version of me. Because I'm telling you, people's egos get hurt when they try to measure up to someone else and they don't make it. And it's just like, that's tough for your mindset. People quit because of that. Because the bar they set is unrealistic sometimes. %. That's my best score. I did it live. Again, I'm just locking in. And plus, I've been aim training already for like an hour. But I'm just locking in. And now I'm starting to see my accuracy improve slowly. And this is what I mean. It's just training. It's just an exercise. The more you do it, and the more intention matters. When you train, when you aim train, when you exercise, when you do anything, intention matters, because intention has a funny psychological way of working. There's literally a mind-body connection. When you do something with intention, you will do it more effectively. When you train with intention, it's like a person who exercises and says, I want to lose 50 pounds. That person, if they put all their intention into their exercise, they're going to lose those 50 pounds. Because the intent is, I want to lose those 50 pounds. They don't just want to exercise. They have a goal, and they're going to work until they get that goal. Same thing happens with aim training. Same things happen with video games. I want to become a better aimer. I want to become a better sniper. I want to become a better whatever. If you practice with intention, you will do it. You will get there, but your intention matters. Don't just come in here and you're just swiping around, just, let me just get it over with, let me just do 15 minutes and get it over with. There's no intention there. You're better off not doing anything. It's like I said with the running, it's like if I went and ran 8 miles and then ate a box of pizza. My intention of being a better runner is false, because I'm not following it up with proper nutrition after I run those 8 miles. So my intention is, I ran 8 miles. Now I'm gonna go follow that up with something healthy. I'm gonna go eat some fruits or a protein shake, drink lots of water. The intention creates a psychological switch in your brain that manifests physically in your body in anything that you do. 64%. That's my best ever. My best ever. I think this morning when we were doing this, I was on like what, 55%? I think I said 52%. And then I just beat my best. I just did 64%. Let me see. Does the history show me? Yeah, it does. Look. This is the history from this morning to right now. Again, intent, practice, it all matters. Sorry, I'm sending a text. So, all right, I've been aim training for an hour. We're gonna switch over to Call of Duty for a second, because like I said, there's a camo I'm trying to unlock. So we're gonna do a little zombies, then we're gonna do a little bit of Endgame as well. So I know zombies is not for everybody. Some people think it's boring. I get it. I understand. But I gotta do it because I'm trying to get a camo. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to get a camo. So let's quit out of here. We did an hour of aim training. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll take it. All right. We'll do zombies for like 10-15 minutes. Real short, like I said. Just want to work a little bit on this camo, and I'll show you guys what the camo is. It has to be on this weapon, and it is this prestige camo right here. I don't care what anybody says. Camo looks nice, and I want it. It's reactive, as you can see. Flows, so it has like a dark obsidian to it. And then, it has that color shifting. And it's a universal camo, so I can put it on every weapon if I unlock it. And I want it. I don't know what to tell you. I want this camo. But to get it, I have to get this weapon to level 250. I'm only at 96, so we're not going to do this in one session, but I want to work a little bit towards it. Yeah, I like cool reactive camos, and especially like dark-based camos. Like, I like this. I think this is cool. I like it. Like, there's another camo I unlocked before. I unlocked this one, this prestige. Like, it has like little quirky stuff in it, but again, it's like a dark-based animated camo. I like camos like this. All right, so we'll do like 10 minutes of zombies, and then we're gonna go to Endgame afterwards. Let me see. Do I have a save file? I have a save file around 17. So let's keep going. We'll keep going with that file. Nah, it's not an issue. Well, there's double XP already on today. The whole weekend, they got quadruple XP. So double weapon XP, double everything. It's like there's like a free weekend they're doing too. Like if you don't have BL7, you can play for free this weekend. Hold on. AP's calling. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, that was AP. We were discussing the horror that is Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. So he doesn't play zombies, so for him, his experience is much more limited than mine's. At least like I like zombies, but I didn't like the multiplayer in this game, and I didn't like the multiplayer in BO6. But then again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Me and Treyarch games never get along. I've never enjoyed Treyarch games, not counting zombies. I love zombies. But like their multiplayers, I don't know, man. They never hit for me. And no, it's not the movement. It's not any of that. I enjoyed MW3. And I'm obviously I'm playing Warzone now, and I'm playing Resurgence now, so it's not a movement issue. It's like I don't like all the gadgets Treyarch puts in their games. I don't like there's a lot of cheese stuff that I personally don't like. I don't know. Me and Treyarch, and this goes back like 10 years. This ain't new. What's good, AP? Remain inside the marked location. Oh, I gotta stay inside the barn. Me, like, I don't know. Something about Treyarch games have never hit with me. And this goes back to forever. Like I said, zombies aside, I've always loved zombies. I've enjoyed zombies. I've always played it. I don't have an issue with zombies. But Treyarch multiplayers, I don't know, man. I think it's always the gadgets that get to me. I hate all the gadgets. Using a sniper after aim training feels like a cheat code. Oh, don't die. You can't get good at the games because there's so many gadgets. You literally can't get good at Treyarch games because everything is a gadget. It's shooting is always secondary, which is what I hate. Because to me, what made me love COD was that it was a first-person shooter. I don't like the concept of gadgets doing the work for me. I don't like that. I'm sorry to hear that, Locke. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Don't die, don't die. Sorry to hear that, Locke. What am I trying to do? Oh, I can't. The round ended. I can't do the flower thing. There is a bear coming. Oh, I just realized I'm still prestiging too. Okay, don't get stuck. Level 99. Well, only 150 more to go. I will say though, the prestige levels are going faster than regular weapon leveling. I know there's double XP tokens on, but it definitely goes by faster than regular weapon leveling. Because yesterday when I started this gun, it was on like level 37. Look, we just got to 99 and instantly hit 100. It's going way faster than regular weapon leveling. Oh, I needed to save that last zombie. Ugh. Could upgrade this to level 3. What am I doing? I'm wasting time. And I need ammo. And I need ammo. Don't get stuck. And I need armor. Only gonna do like 10 minutes of this, and then we're gonna go to Endgame, guys. So I know zombies is not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. But I'm only doing this because I need to get a camo. And to get the camo, I need to rank up the gun itself. It's a prestige rank up. And right now, this is the fastest way I have figured out how to do it. So, apologies if it's boring. I have a purpose, though. Anything good? A shotgun. A drink. Perfect. We'll take a drink.
Nightmare fuel in a can. Must read the labels.
This is a Pack-a-Punch camo. I wish we could use Pack-a-Punch camos in Warzone because this camo looks crazy to me. I love this camo. They got to start giving us the zombies camos in Warzone. Well, the Pack-a-Punch camos. We already have zombies camos in Warzone. Easy there, buddy. But this camo looks incredible. Look at that. And it's animated. And look, even the other camos. This is Pack-a-Punch too. I wish I could use this in Warzone. Look at this. It's reactive. It looks cool. Can't tell me nothing. Look at this. Look at this camo. Where's that? Oh, 2x. Give me that. AP is roller. He doesn't aim train. He doesn't need to aim train. I'm on a hill somewhere sniping for him. That's how it works. He just needs to know that I'm going to take somebody's head off and then he's going to push a building. That's it. That's how good snipers function. It's alright if you don't understand that lock. Most people don't. It's not your fault. I've set such a high bar. It's not your fault. Equipment assist. Okay, I gotta kill zombies with equipment. Easy there. Easy there. I gotta kill zombies with equipment. Hey, get over there. You guys are super aggressive for no reason. Alright, they're not dying so easily because they're super heavily armored right now. I gotta get more equipment. I need you all to get out of the doorway so I can get more equipment. Aggressive killers. I mean, I play with aggressive killers too, but I'm the sniper of the aggressive killers. Mission accomplished. But now I lost my perks. I lost my gun turret that I really like using. I only like the gun turret for zombies. I hate it in game. It's cheese. A gun that you set up on a tripod and shoots for you? Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, that's really what it is. When you're a roller player, the number one thing you should always focus on and train is recoil control. A lot of people don't do that. And so what they do is they waste attachments that could be making their gun velocity faster or handle better because they have to compensate for recoil attachments because they never practice recoil control. And so you end up with a slower gun, a slower moving gun, because since you never practice recoil, you have to waste your attachments. So yeah, one thing I would advise controller players is practice recoil control, and it'll help you make better builds. Because then you can compensate by not using those recoil attachments. It's like with mouse, basically with M and K, what you want to do is, because recoil is not an issue, you want to build your weapons for fast strafing and fast moving. Because when you can strafe left and right quick on M and K, then you break controller aim assist. But you have to train for that, because when you're swerving back and forth like this, if you can't stay on target, then it does nothing to have a fast strafe build if you can't hit your shots. Level 104. All right, we'll do like 5 more minutes. We're going to endgame. Matter of fact, we'll get it to level 105, and then we'll go to endgame. Should get 105 any second now. There it is. All right, we're gonna go to endgame now. Let's finish up this round. Yeah, and the only reason they can strafe that fast is because of their builds. They make builds where it's all speedy builds. Quick sprint, quick hipfire ADS. Yeah, man, we kept knocking them that on their mansion, and it was like we had the money as a team, but again, like I said, the comms stop, and then we waste time. That would have been an easy push because we could have not wiped that team and pushed the mansion and took over, and not been out in the middle of the road. All right, I'm level 48. I need to prestige to 55 because, believe it or not, this is crazy. I hate this game, and somehow this is the one game where I'm gonna make it to master prestige, and I hate this game, but I did it just because I play so much zombies in endgame that it would almost be stupid not to do it. So let's go to endgame. I'm gonna try to build a new character. Endgame kind of works like DMZ, where you have different operators and you can build them up. You know, they have specific rankings, and then you can build up the weapons you have for those operators. So you get 4 slots right now. I don't think they're gonna extend it because the game's almost over. But my operator 1 slot is fully maxed out. My operator 2 slot is fully maxed out. So I'm gonna try to build a new one today. And we're gonna use this sniper, as a matter of fact. We'll try to build one. No, not iron sights. We'll use this sniper so that we can continue to rank it, and then you can pick up a secondary weapon in game. You don't load in with 2 weapons. You only load in with 1. So, and I want my axes. I love my axes. We'll do zombie axes. And yeah, we'll go from there. We're gonna build up Atwood. We're gonna go with this character. Right now, this character is at 0. I have no skills. So I'm gonna go to Endgame. We're gonna build her up real quick. And you get to see. The first go, not as exciting. I'm not really fighting anything because I'm gonna go into zone 4, which is the hardest. And you don't want to go into zone 4 without a ranked up character. You will die instantly. Bro, that's what I told Leg. I told Legacy. I'm like, bro, we gotta communicate that, bro. And this is what I'm saying. It's the little things that kill us because I know he said he was watching backside, but it's like you have to communicate that. You have to say, yo, I'm watching backside. I'm over here to the left because one of us would have reacted to that. I didn't know he was back there. And it's those little things that kill us. I keep saying to you, when I'm watching these teams doing nuke runs, they communicate everything. Yo, I'm hitting roof. Yo, I'm bottom. Yo, I have a play box. Anybody need it? Yo, I'm gonna go check out this house over here. Yo, do we need this car? I'm gonna take this car. They talk about everything. It doesn't matter how minor it seems, and that's where we keep fucking up because we think the minor things don't matter. And they do. They absolutely matter. And we have to get into that habit where everything matters. I don't care if we're in the same house. Call out, yo, I'm going bottom floor. Yo, I'm going roof. Everything matters. Because if I had known Legacy was to the left, I would have looked there. I died to that team because I didn't know Legacy was over there. So by the time he said, yo, there's a team here, and he died, I look left, and there's 3 people staring at me. There was literally 3 people looking at me. So it's like, but if he had said from start, yo, I'm gonna move left and watch backside, guys, I would have been like, all right, I'm gonna watch with you. Because remember, at that point, you had said, yo, we don't have a PA. So I already knew we weren't gonna kill that other team. And that's why I kept emphasizing that, like, yo, we really gotta get on this. Oh shit, it's left. We gotta get on the communication. Everything matters. Nothing is too small. All right, so all I'm doing is I'm going across these roofs, looking for these little squares. This is the fastest way to rank up. We want Gunner. You see it at the bottom of the screen. You start to rank up, and it tells you, like, okay, well, what do you want to rank up? Which skill? I want, like, Gunner and things like that. I want to shoot fast, reload fast. Aiming expert, auto refill. I want auto refill. As I shoot, my guns automatically refill. You know, that's a crazy skill to have. And I'm in zone 4, by the way. I do not want to get caught out here. I will die instantly. Fast replay, fast weapon swap. Fast replay. I don't care about swapping weapons fast. I usually only run 1 weapon anyways. See, look, I'm level 5 already. Select the skill. Improves ADS accuracy. Fast weapon swap. Nope. ADS accuracy is what I want. Watching the nuke runs, I'm learning more. It's stuff I kind of already knew, don't get me wrong, but I'm learning so much more about communication specifically. Not so much, obviously you're fighting good teams, and you know, you need stuff like that, but it's teaching me that every bit of communication matters, no matter how small it is. That's what I'm learning watching other teams do nuke runs. Eliminate enemies can explode and convert enemies into allies. Diving aggressively. The thing with the PA dropped to me, then I called it in, knocked one person because they called it in. Yes, yeah. But it was too late by then. We could have done that so much sooner. Because remember, we kept knocking them. We kept knocking them over and over and over. We should have had the PA after the first knock, so that by the time we did the second knock, we would have been ready. That's what I'm saying. It's those little things that we just gotta get better at. We gotta get faster at. We gotta communicate. Yo, drop money, quick. Improves wingsuit. Hang time. Replay armor faster. Replay armor faster. We gotta go to the church now. I know I said this first round was gonna be boring. Because I gotta rank up a little before I can start fighting in zone 4. It's a brand new character with 0 skills. Up 2 times damage. Okay, see? Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, one of these boats has the charm, and I think I saw it back here. Yep, there it is. Fast weapon swap, auto refill. Auto refill, of course. Now I need to go to this building here. It looks like this person's doing the same thing. By the way, these things are not first come, first serve. They're shared. So just because I take one or that other person takes one, these squares, they're individual to the person who's looking at them. Where's the other one? Oh, here. We got to get better at those little things. Like we always have to be ready for the situations, and ready basically means we're near a buy station, we have money for a UAV, we got money for a PA. We have to, somebody has to instantly have that money and be ready. We shouldn't have to be like, oh, I knocked someone, now run to the buy. It's like it's too late by then. They're gonna get rezzed. We got to be faster than that. Aiming expert, improves ADS. Let's do a wingsuit glider. That's why at the beginning of the stream, that's why I was telling Locke, I'm like, I VOD review our own gameplay because there's so many things that even when things go right for us, there's still things we're doing wrong that we could be doing better. Even the gunfights we win, you can look at gunfights and see like what could I have done better there. You know, just because you win a gunfight doesn't mean you did everything right. You could have won that gunfight by luck. So that's why I like to understand the situations. Oh, we don't want to fight him right now. We don't have the gun for that. You know, but that's why it matters. It matters. The communications matter. You know. Oh shit! Better get up here quick. Where's the other one? Hold on. I need the map. I need the map. I have a map. I had a map. Where's my map? Okay, there's my map. Hold on. I have this mapped out. I need to know where I'm going. Tower right here. Okay, hold on. This tower right here. I haven't memorized this part of the map yet. Max health increase, fast mover. No, max health. Definitely want health. I know this one up here. There it is. Where's the next one? It's on this boat here. Boat house, I should say. Upgrade available. Increase critical damage. Okay, where's the next one? The next one is on top of this building. Oh, they're not doing the strafes over here, are they? Oh shit, be careful with the trucks. Be careful with the trucks. Oh, be careful with the trucks. Big hit enemies. Okay, hold on. Be careful with the trucks. Where's the next spot? The next spot is this little shack right here. Where are they going? They're going over there. I need them to move. All right, stop shooting me. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it that you guys can still see me. I get it. I get it that you guys can still see me. I get it. Dive bomber. Deal more damage weapons on ammo. Dive bomber. More aggressively. Dive bomber. All right, there's one on the island here. So I gotta glide up there. It's up on that tower. All right, I fell. I gotta be careful because there is a soldier here. Where's the next one? I did the island. I gotta get to firing range right there. There's only a couple left for the run. Oh my god, somebody's sniping at me. Is that a car? I think I need a car. Actually, no, I don't need a car. It's actually harder with the car. Hold on, I only got like 3 or 4 more left. It's right up here. I see it.
There's a command center nearby.
I gotta hurry though.
Find the source and shut it down.
Wingsuit glider. Take less damage from melee attacks. Let's do wingsuit glider. Where's the next one? The next one is in like this building here. Where's my ping? Nope, that is not my ping. Oh, I see it right here. The next one is on the bridge. Max health increase, fast mover. Max health increase every time. We're taking max health every time. No questions asked. There's another one. The next one, I'm on bridge. The next one is this tower right here. It's a little dicey here. Because there's a guild command center. Yeah, you see? They all start shooting me like crazy. I gotta be careful. The little boat shack here. Okay, dodge the bullets. All right, here come the zombies. Gotta be careful. All right, yep, we gotta get the hell out of here. Quick! And the other one is out here. These are like the last ones, basically. These are basically the last one. My bad, I didn't see chat before. But yeah, people will go in all different directions and still make callouts, and that's exactly it, right? That's exactly it. It's reload speed, fast replay, reload speed. Everything matters. Everything matters. It doesn't matter how minor you think it is. We specifically, our team, I notice, and again, this is just looking at our gameplay, we make assumptions. We make assumptions, and we have to stop that. Just because we know each other's habits, we can't just be assuming like, Oh, I know Legacy does this. I know 84 does this. I know AP does this. Like, that doesn't matter. Did I get it? I didn't get it. Oh, shit. Easy, guys. Easy. Stand up. You still love COD. It's just the last two CODs have not been good, Locke. Like, I'm telling you as somebody who who played BO6, BO7, these last two Call of Duties have not been good. And the community will tell you. The community will literally tell you these last two Call of Duties have just not been good, man. That's not a you thing. These are the worst selling Call of Duties in modern times. So I want you to think about that. I need plates. Actually, I need this truck too. I gotta upgrade my weapon now. Hold on, I gotta upgrade my weapon now. I need this car. I need to go upgrade my gun at level 4. And then grab a secondary gun while I'm in there. Oh, snap. Get away from those guys. No, this is the long way. We don't want to go the long way. Or the harder way, I should say. Because if they blow up our truck, we're in trouble. You'll be back to MW4 when it finally goes back to feeling like normal COD. These last two CODs, BO6, BO7, I'm telling you, like, everyone hates it. Even the sweats will tell you. Oh, I heard a thing down here. Even the sweats will tell you, like, it's not fun. These last two CODs have not been fun. Fast weapon swap, auto refill every time. All right, we gotta get there. The upgrade. Okay, really? You're gonna get stuck right there? I literally tried BO6 multiplayer for like the first 2 weeks, and it was only because I was playing with these guys, AP, Legacy, and them, and I couldn't take it. The whole headshots for Omni movement, pain in the ass, and then they came back in BO7 with the same system. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't even try BO7 multiplayer. I was like, I'm good. I'm going straight to zombies. I'm going straight to Endgame, and then I'll play the big map. I literally did not even try this multiplayer. I had no intention. MW4 it's gonna feel like COD again. It's gonna feel like COD again, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh shit! Everybody's after me. All right, let's upgrade this weapon. All right, any weapons here I can find? Damn, all the safes are gone. All right, I need to do a contract or something. I need to do... Oh, shit. Yeah, no. That's not good. We got to kill him. There we go. Okay. What do you mean target is out of range? Yeah, I got to get out of here now. Gotta get out of here now before the hostiles show up. Run that guy over. Hey, me and AP didn't buy this COD either. We got this on Game Pass. We got this on Game Pass. But I'm telling you for a fact, Game Pass plays worse. So this is the last time I'm playing a COD on Game Pass. Like, I'm not doing this shit again. I need a weapon. Hey, yo, chill, bro. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're fighting then. All right, I gotta chill. I don't have crash cart. Was he about to rocket me?
Pretty sure nobody even liked that guy.
I need something like... I need like a rocket launcher or something. Hey, chill, dude. Oh my god, don't die. Deal more damage when your weapon is low on ammo. Take less damage from melee attacks. Alright, I guess we'll do thick skin. Peek again. Man has a launcher. He launched me. I need a contract. I need a weapon. Alright, let's do this. I need a weapon. A secondary weapon, I should say. I have a weapon. I need another weapon. First of all, why don't I have crash cart? That's my other problem. I need to change that because this ain't gonna work. I need crash cart. Buddy, who called you? Buddy, who called you? Yo, this damn robot dog. Oh shit. We can't die, we can't die, we can't die. Oh god, we can't die. This is why we need a secondary weapon. Oh, I think I can change it to crash cart. Hold on. Aether blade, supply instantly supplies go on. Infuse throwing up that hunts down target hit. 5, just recover. Oh wait, no. That's a minor augment. I need the major augment. I don't like either of these guns. I think I picked the wrong gun for this. I think the sniper is not the move. I think I'm gonna back out. I need to come back with a better gun because this sniper's gonna get me killed. Whoops, I didn't even realize that was backwards. The sniper's gonna get me killed. Now I can't wait for October. I'm done with Treyarch. I'm done with Treyarch. I'm legit done with Treyarch. Like I'm good with Treyarch. I'm all Treyarched out. I am all Treyarched out.
VTOL needs a clear LZ for exfil.
Yeah, this sniper. Who is shooting me? Another dog? There's no shot. There's another dog. Yeah, I'm about to go down because I'm stuck next to a rock. Why is there a dog here? And he doesn't miss. Again, this is the shit I'm saying. It's all these gadgets Treyarch has. Like there's a dog with a machine gun on its back. Like what are we doing? I'm getting shot by soldiers. I'm getting shot by a dog. Now there's this. Oh my god. It's a million things now. It's a million things. Plate increase. Okay. The dog. I'm trying to stay away from the dog. You see how annoying the gadgets are? This is the shit I'm talking about. This shit is so annoying, man. And I'm low on ammo now. I have no ammo. This is fucking crazy. Is there any ammo out here I can take? This fucking dog is making me miserable. And the dog is still after me. And the dog is still after me. Let's go, close the door. Get me away from the damn dog. I need a different gun. This gun ain't it. This gun is not it. The sniper's not strong enough. Even as a epic rarity, it's not strong enough. That's a problem. This is the only stuff that keeps me busy in this game. Zombies, Endgame, and then, you know, occasionally Warzone. Because multiplayer is just not fun. Alright, I gotta change this gun. This didn't work out the way I expected. I thought this was gonna be better, but it's not. It's not good. I got my character up to 25. That's not bad. I need to change my skills. I don't want active camo. I need crash card. Crash card is like a self revive. Crash card is like a self revive, and it's, as you can see, it's major in this game. Now for guns, the MXR is good. I need something powerful. Yeah, the MXR. The MXR is good. It's strong. The MXR might be the move because nothing else is really working. Although I want to be able to move fast. Do we do an SMG instead? And if we do an SMG, what should we for an SMG? No, we'll do the MXR. The MXR is really. We'll do one more run. We'll try to get our character build up a little more. And then, you know what? I need to start using this weapon without the optic. So let's do ADS. I gotta start using this weapon without the optic. Because in Warzone, I'm gonna have to make it a habit to use it without the optic. Yeah. Let's use it like that. All right, let's do one more run, rank up my character a little bit. We got it to 25 in one run. It only goes to 60, so that's not bad. We got it like halfway in one run. That's a good run, if you ask me.
It's 7 o'clock, 7:15. Like, geez.
Morning.
Yeah, I was up early too.
No, you
Good
weren't.
morning, Noah.
All right, where are we? Which zone did they put us in? We need to go right here. Yep, we need to go right there. Nobody has unlocked the epic weapon machine yet, so we'll start making our rounds. Upgrade my character, wait for the machine to unlock, then go upgrade the gun, and then we gotta find a secondary gun. We didn't do it last game because we had a terrible gun. I know the second one's right here. The billboard. Skill, rampage, aiming expert. Rapid kills increases weapon damage with that weapon. Oh, yeah, there we go. We want more damage. Get up here. Let's get this one. Hey, 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 hey. Skill available. Reload and run. Take less melee damage. Reload and run. Next one is right here.
There's a guild command center nearby. Clear it out and kill the commander.
They're always in the same spot, by the way.
Checkpoint nearby. Clear it out and loosen
They're always in the same spot. Last shot plus. Deal more damage when your weapon is low on ammo. Diving aggressively with the wingsuit triggers a concussive blast. Let's do deal more damage when low on ammo, because I shoot till the mag runs out. And sometimes that will save your life if I can deal more damage. What skill? Aiming expert super slider. Improve ADS accuracy and ADS speed when jumping, sliding, or diving. No, we'll do sliding speed. I don't really jump and shoot out here like that.
CAO. Let's end this collision.
Target located.
to church. I kind of have these memorized, mostly. When I get down to the islands, I kind of get lost a little bit. Damage times 4. There we go. Now we're getting better. Now we're getting better. There's one on the boat. It's one of the 4 boats. That's the problem. It's never the same boat. This is the only one that moves. This is the only one that does move, is the boat. But it's always one of the 4 boats. And this shack right here. Actually, it's this shack right here. Oh, there's a guy there. Don't get seen. Big hit, fast weapon swap. Increase critical damage to full health enemy. Of course. Of course. We want more critical damage. The next one is over here on top of this thing. Easy, easy, easy. We're not trying to fight you. We're not trying to fight you.
Dodson is choking the area. Babylon will survive. We gotta shut
The other one is up here.
Guild has charging stations nearby. They'd hated it when it was offline. Give me access through your C-Link and I'll overheat the station.
The next one is at the bottom of the boat. Reload and run thick skin. Reload temporarily boost movement speed. Yes, that's gonna matter a lot when we're getting smacked by zombies and we need to reload in front of them. The next one is... It's on the bridge. Next one is on the bridge. Under the bridge, I should say. Then the next one is on the shack up here on the island. Go to the top of this building and dive off.
Guild convoys rolling around that bomb. Mind them, they don't.
This is Game Pass. This is Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, I didn't buy BO7. Dive bomber, aim faster.
That guild vehicle's gonna blow.
The next one is on this tower. Oh shit, get away from them, get away from them.
Go before it blows. Watch it. Vehicle's about to blow.
Next one is on this shack down here. Yeah, I'm on Game Pass. I did not buy BO6, I did not buy BO7. When I heard they were on Game Pass, I was like, easy. But as soon as October hits, I'm gonna cancel Game Pass. I'm not playing anything else on Game Pass besides COD right now.
You're near guild check.
And I have the basic Game Pass anyways. I don't have the ultimate or anything like that. So for me, those things aren't necessary. They're not even a deal breaker, if I'm being honest.
Tag in waypoint.
I'll cancel Game Pass for MW4, and that'll be it for now. Cause I ain't going back to BO7. Is it this shack or that shack? It's this shack. The other shack. Yeah, I ain't going back to BO6. I ain't going back to BO7, so I don't need Game Pass. And if I ever need it, you know, you just activate it, right? It's like this subscription model kind of is interesting that way. Okay, I pissed everybody off. The other one is up here, I think. Yep. That's the one good thing where you're not locked into like a contract, right? I'm not locked into like a year type of thing with them. Fast mover, max health increase. Uh, hmm. I need to move kind of fast. I do need to move fast. Hold on. I do need to move fast. I'm at firing range. I'm here. I'm in the... So here. I do kind of need to move fast. I gotta think about this. Where's the next one at? I'm here. Oh, the bridge. The bridge. I see it. From the bridge, we go to right here, this little shack.
Guild has charges station.
You're approaching a guild command center. Clear it out and kill the commander.
Okay, they're angry.
Charging station here.
I didn't get it. No, 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 don't hit me. I gotta be careful. Damn, they needed me. All right, we gotta hurry.
Toxin levels could make finding it interesting.
Where's the next one? The next one is all the way. All right, I'm down to the last two or something. Then I gotta go upgrade my gun. Find a separate gun, like I said before. I didn't do it before. Oh, there's one down here. Yeah, it's right here. Hold on, we gotta wait for a hook to recharge real quick, just in case we run into trouble. Where is it? It's on the third one. I see it.
Approaching guild command center. Clear and kill the commander.
I see the one down here as well.
Find the source and shut down any device viewing cradle.
Upgrade. Fast replay dive bomber. Oh, fast replay for sure. All right, so now I need this car, and nobody has opened. Oh, we're gonna have to go here to the crazy one. This is the crazy one. Hey, whatever. Risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit. Gotta take risks sometimes, and this is one of those times. Because I need this weapon upgrade. Alright, we're gonna try to avoid everybody. Because we are not equipped to fight right now. We are absolutely not equipped to fight right now. Oh no! Robots came out of nowhere! See, this is why the super slide is awesome. Easy! Man, give me something. I don't care what. Oh shit, it's a turret! I'm out of here. Yeah, Call of Duty never, like, it was never full. It was not properly optimized for Game Pass. Like, something was always wrong with this game. Hey, yo, chill. See how much better the MXR is than that sniper I had? I can actually fight these people now. Did he just try to rocket me? Maybe I could find a better gun here. Hold a 9. Sir. You know what? I'd rather take the AK for now. Yeah, I'd rather take the AK for now. Is the AK already blue? It's already blue. Oh, there's a sentry turret behind me. Another dog. I see, but I'm ready this time. I came with a real gun. I came with a real gun this time. Those are oh, you know what? Give me Semtexes. I think Semtexes are just better. Did anybody unlock the second one? No. Maybe I can get a gun from here? A better gun? Yeah, if this game wasn't so terrible, I would have bought it on Battle.net just to see how much better it plays, but it's too late now. Now I don't care. Yeah, he died easily. That's perfect. That's a lot of soldiers. I was not expecting this many soldiers over here. Not gonna lie to you. They're all dead though, but I was not expecting that many soldiers. More? Okay. That's more character experience for me. Oh, car came? Oh my god. They sent a truck full of dudes. Give me all those experience points now. Who's still shooting at me? I see you back there. I'll cut you. Let's see. Did they open the second one yet? Nope. Nobody's gonna open it. That's crazy. No one's gonna open it. Should I try it myself? I could do it myself. But I just don't want this AK though. I could upgrade my axes.
Secure the gear cargo before the vehicle blows. Well done. Cargo's out.
Alright, hurry up and blow up. I want you to blow up in my face. It blew up in my face. Oh, it's under the bridge. Alright, let me go get my car back. I might go do this myself. Not gonna lie. Oh, no mistakes were made. They don't know I was aim training before I came here. No guns. I need weapons. I need weapons. I need weapons. We're gonna try this. Don't know how it's gonna go. This might be very successful, or we might go running for our lives.
Regroup. We can take this.
Where is the ammo cache? It's outside. Because, like, I can't plate for some reason. It's like a plate bug. This happened to me before. So I gotta be extra careful because I have a plate bug. I need, see, because that building has epic tier weapons. If I can get an epic tier secondary weapon and then just upgrade my axes, then I'll have 3 epic tier weapons. And then I'm ready to fight anything. So that's the goal right now. We're trying something really stupid. Yes, we are. Yeah, see? And that's why I have myself revive. And this ain't gonna work. Because I have the plate bug. The plate bug basically means I can't plate for some reason. It won't let me plate. Basically means I just have to exfil. Because this, I don't know why this happens sometimes. I have plates, but I... Bro, and now I'm dead.
Fall back. Guild was ready for us this time.
Now I'm legit dead and I'm gonna lose my character. I'm gonna lose my character and I'm gonna lose everything. Oh, wait, I have restore tokens. He blew up my truck and killed me. And there's nobody near me. These guys are too far to hear me on comms. And this guy's too far to hear me on comms. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, no. I'm gonna die. I think I can restore my character, though. I've never used a restore token, so I'm about to find out for the first time how it even works. There you go. Use restore token. Reduce core skills, 15 CR, load reset. Yes. But I lose 15 CR, it said? Okay, that's fine. I've never used a restore token. That's something they added after, like, season 3, I think. And you can earn tokens as you play the game and through the battle pass. So let me see. Where do I end up now? I've never done this before. Alright, so I keep my stuff. And I'm still level 38. Alright, cool. I'll take that. My gun is still epic. I can see it right here. Legendary. Alright, cool. That works. But then... Yeah, I had 8 tokens. I have 7. Alright, that works. Alright, I'm gonna wrap for there. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. I gotta go eat something. I might come back live because I ain't doing anything today. And it's 100 degrees outside. But I'm gonna go grab something to eat. AP lock. Appreciate y'all. I don't know who the third viewer is. Somebody hasn't said anything, but they've been watching the stream. Whoever you are, I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat and I'll be back in a little bit. But for now, that's all I got.